Welcome to our channel Money Minded Online, the podcast where we explore the best strategies, tools, and stories for making money online. Whether you're an aspiring entrepreneur, a seasoned hustler, or just curious about how to thrive in the digital economy, you're in the right place. Each week, we bring you actionable insights, inspiring interviews, and proven tactics to help you build wealth online. So sit back, take notes, and get ready to transform your future. Let's dive in.
Hey everyone, ready to dive into some seriously cool ways to make money online. And the best part, we're talking about starting with zero investment.
No upfront costs, just your time and effort. Sounds pretty appealing.
Right. That's exactly what caught my eye with this podcast script we found, Zero to Wealth: How to Earn Money Online Without Spending a Dime. It's like a treasure map for building an online income from scratch.
I'm ready to start digging. What kind of gems are we unearthing today?
Well, first up, we've got freelancing. It seems like everyone's talking about it these days, but is it really all it's cracked up to be?
It can be, but like anything worthwhile, it takes work.
Okay, so walk me through it. What's the first step? Creating a profile on one of those freelancing platforms.
Yeah, exactly. Think of it like building your own online storefront. You need to showcase your skills, highlight your experience, and make a good first impression.
So Upwork, Fiverr, Freelancer, are those the main players? What makes a profile stand out on these sites?
You want to go beyond just listing your skills. Potential clients want to see proof. Think about it. Would you hire a plumber who just said they were good at fixing leaks? Or would you want to see photos of their past work, read testimonials from satisfied customers?
Show, don't tell. Got it. But I bet there's a ton of competition out there, especially in popular fields. How do you stand out from the crowd and land those high-paying gigs?
It's a bit of a balancing act at first. You might need to offer competitive rates, especially when you're starting out, just to build your reputation and get some positive reviews. Those reviews are gold.
So it's about playing the long game, but what about when you're more established? The script mentions some pretty impressive hourly rates for experienced freelancers like graphic designers and web developers. Is that realistic?
Absolutely. The key is to leverage your experience and reputation to land long-term projects or even recurring clients. That kind of stability can be more valuable than chasing one-off gigs.
Okay, so freelancing is all about building a brand and showcasing your expertise. Now let's switch gears and talk about something that seems a little more fun.
Oh, you mean content creation? Yeah, that's a whole different ball game.
Right. YouTube, blogging, Instagram, TikTok. It's almost overwhelming. Where do you even begin?
It's definitely a different mindset than freelancing. Instead of directly offering your services, you're building an audience around your passions. You're the product, in a way.
So how do you make money from being the product? I know YouTubers can get paid through ads, but don't you need a gazillion subscribers to make any real money?
Ad revenue is definitely part of it, but there are other strategies to consider. The script talks about affiliate marketing, which is a really interesting way to monetize your content.
Okay, remind me how affiliate marketing works. Is that where you recommend products and get a commission if someone buys through your link?
Exactly. Imagine you have a YouTube channel where you review tech gadgets. You could partner with an online retailer and include special affiliate links in your video descriptions. If someone clicks your link and buys that awesome new laptop you recommended, you earn a commission on the sale.
That sounds pretty cool, but wouldn't it be a little shady to not disclose those affiliate relationships?
Transparency is key. It's not just about being ethical. It's often a legal requirement to clearly disclose affiliate relationships to your audience. Viewers appreciate honesty, and it ultimately builds trust, which is essential for any content creator.
Makes sense. So for someone just starting out with content creation, should they jump on every platform at once or focus on one or two?
Don't spread yourself too thin. Choose one or two platforms that really resonate with your content style and target audience.
So if I'm a total foodie with a knack for food photography, Instagram or TikTok might be a good fit?
Exactly. And remember, you don't need a fancy studio or expensive equipment to create great content. The script mentions free editing tools like DaVinci Resolve and Canva, which are fantastic for getting started.
Okay, so you can create professional-looking videos and images without breaking the bank. What about blogging? The script mentions WordPress.com and Medium, but how do you stand out in such a crowded space?
Blogging is a great way to establish yourself as an expert in a particular niche. It's about consistently providing valuable content that your target audience can't find anywhere else. Think about it. What unique perspective can you bring to the table? What burning questions can you answer?
So less about being a generalist, more about carving out your own little corner of the internet.
Exactly. And once you have that dedicated audience, the monetization options open up. Ads, sponsored posts, affiliate marketing. You can even create and sell your own digital products related to your blog's niche.
Ooh, digital products. That's next on our list, and this one sounds super intriguing. Create it once, sell it forever. But what are some examples of digital products people are actually buying?
Think about problems you've solved in your own life or areas where you have expertise. Maybe you're a whiz at organizing and could create a printable planner or an ebook with decluttering tips. Or perhaps you have a knack for photography and could sell Lightroom presets.
Okay, it's starting to see the possibilities here, but how easy is it to create and sell these digital products?
It definitely takes effort, but it can be incredibly rewarding. Platforms like Gumroad and Etsy make it easy to list and sell your creations. And you can even use social media to drive traffic to your products. You're essentially building a business around your passions. How cool is that?
All right, this is already blowing my mind. We've covered freelancing, content creation, and digital products, and we're just getting started. What other zero investment gems are hidden in this zero to wealth script?
Buckle up. We're about to dive into some surprising and surprisingly simple ways to make money online. Stay tuned.
Okay, so last time we ended on this note of like digital products, right? Like creating something once and selling it over and over again. Sounds amazing.
Passive income's a beautiful thing.
But before we get too deep into that, we have to go back to something you mentioned earlier that's been bugging me. Like making money from taking surveys and testing websites.
You're still skeptical, huh?
I mean, it sounds a little too good to be true. Like, I fill out surveys all the time. I've never gotten paid for it.
Well, that's because you're probably filling out the wrong kinds of surveys.
Okay, so enlighten me. How do these paid survey and website testing platforms actually work?
Think of it like this. Companies are always trying to improve their products, services, websites, you name it, right? And they need feedback from real people to do that.
So instead of relying on their own internal teams, they're turning to everyday folks like us to give them the honest truth.
Exactly. They're willing to pay for our opinions and insights. And platforms like Swagbucks and user testing make it super easy to connect to those companies.
Okay, so walk me through it. I create a profile, answer some questions about myself. Then what?
Then you start seeing survey and testing opportunities that are specifically tailored to you based on your demographic information and interests.
So if I'm a 25-year-old who loves video games and trying out new craft beers, I might get surveys about upcoming game releases or new beer flavors.
You got it. The more information you provide in your profile, the more relevant the tasks will be. And the best part, you can do it all from your couch, in your PJs, whenever you have a few spare minutes.
All right, this is starting to sound a little more believable, but let's be real. How much money are we talking about here? Can I quit my day job and become a professional survey taker?
Probably not, but it can be a nice little side hustle. The pay varies depending on the task. A short survey might earn you a couple of bucks, while a more in-depth website testing session could pay upwards of $50.
So not a get-rich-quick scheme, but definitely a way to make some extra cash in your downtime.
Exactly. Think of it like this. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through social media, you could be sharing your opinions and getting paid for it.
I like the way you think. Okay, so we've demystified the world of paid surveys. Now let's talk about something that's always intrigued me. Virtual assistants. It's like being the invisible force behind successful businesses.
They're the unsung heroes of the entrepreneurial world, keeping things running smoothly behind the scenes.
So like managing someone's inbox, scheduling their meetings, handling their social media, the whole 9 yards. What kind of superpowers do you need to be a successful virtual assistant?
Organization is key. You need to be a master of juggling multiple tasks, keeping everything in order, and meeting deadlines like a pro.
Okay, so if my desk is always a disaster zone, maybe this isn't the right path for me.
Not necessarily.
Right.
It's a skill you can develop over time. And besides organization, you need to be a great communicator, both written and verbal. Think about it. You'll be interacting with clients, managing their schedules, and often acting as the face of their business.
Got it. So where do you find these clients who are desperately seeking a virtual assistant?
Platforms like remote.co and Indeed are great places to start. You can also network with entrepreneurs and business owners online and in person.
Okay, so I need to polish up my resume and start spreading the word. But how do you know what to charge as a virtual assistant?
That's a great question. It really depends on your experience, the complexity of the tasks you're taking on, and the client's budget. Research is key. Look at what other virtual assistants are charging and be confident in the value you bring to the table.
Okay, so we've talked about becoming a freelancer, building an audience as a content creator, and stepping into the role of a virtual assistant. But now I want to circle back to this whole digital products thing because it just sounds so cool.
The beauty of digital products is that you create them once and you can sell them an unlimited number of times. It's a fantastic way to generate passive income.
Okay, but get specific with me here. What are some real-world examples of digital products that people are actually buying?
The possibilities are endless. Think about any skill or knowledge you possess that others might find valuable. Maybe you're a photography whiz and can create Lightroom presets that help people edit their photos like a pro. Or perhaps you're a talented musician and could sell sheet music arrangements or online guitar lessons.
Okay, I'm starting to get the picture here. Instead of trading my time for money, I'm creating something valuable once and then selling it over and over again.
Exactly. You're leveraging your knowledge, skills, and creativity to build a business that works for you, even while you sleep.
That sounds pretty amazing. But where do you actually sell these digital creations?
Platforms like Gumroad, Etsy, and Teachable are great options for listing and selling your digital products. Each platform has its own strengths and weaknesses, so it's worth doing some research to see which one aligns best with your product and target audience.
So let's say I write an ebook about decluttering your home. I upload it to Gumroad, set a price, and that's it.
Well, not quite. You still need to market your product and get the word out, but that's where the fun begins. You can leverage social media, email marketing, even collaborations with other creators to reach your target audience.
So I create an awesome product, spread the word, and hopefully start seeing those sales roll in. It sounds like a lot of work, but also incredibly rewarding.
It definitely takes effort, but the potential rewards are huge. You're building a business around your passions, creating something valuable, and connecting with people who share your interests.
Now, let's talk about something that's always been a little bit mysterious to me. Drop shipping. I know people are making money from it, but I've also heard some horror stories. What's the real deal?
Dropshipping can be a fantastic way to get into e-commerce without all the risks and headaches of traditional retail. The key difference is you don't need to invest in inventory upfront.
Wait, what? So how do the products actually get to the customer if I don't have them on hand?
That's the magic of dropshipping. You partner with suppliers who handle the storage, packaging, and shipping of the products directly to your customers.
So I'm basically the middleman, connecting customers with products they want without ever actually touching the products myself.
Exactly. Your focus is on creating an awesome online store, marketing your products, and providing stellar customer service.
Okay, so if I want to open a store that sells, I don't know, funky socks. I don't need a warehouse full of socks. I just need to find a supplier who's got my back.
You got it. Platforms like Shopify and WooCommerce are super user-friendly and offer seamless integration with drop-shipping suppliers. You can have a professional-looking online store up and running in no time.
Sounds pretty amazing, but I'm sure there are downsides to dropshipping too, right? What are the potential pitfalls I should be aware of?
One of the biggest challenges is finding reliable suppliers who offer quality products and consistent shipping times. You also need to be prepared to handle customer service issues, even though you're not directly responsible for fulfilling the orders.
So I need to do my research, choose my suppliers wisely, and have a solid customer service plan in place.
Exactly. And while you can technically start dropshipping with zero upfront investment, you'll likely need to invest in advertising to really scale your business and reach a wider audience.
So I could start by leveraging free platforms like social media to promote my store and then reinvest my earnings into advertising as I grow.
Smart move. Remember, success in dropshipping, like any business, requires effort, dedication, and a willingness to learn and adapt.
This deep dive is giving me so much to think about. We've covered so many different paths to making money online without spending a dime, but I feel like we've only just scratched the surface of what's possible.
You're absolutely right. We haven't even talked about online teaching, selling photos and art online, or even managing social media for businesses.
Wait, there's more. My brain might explode.
Don't worry. We'll break it all down in the next part of our deep dive. Stay tuned.
Okay, so last time my mind was blown, right? We talked about everything from becoming a freelancer to launching a dropshipping empire, and we didn't spend a dime, at least not yet.
That's the beauty of the online world. So many opportunities to start creating and earning without breaking the bank.
But with so many options on the table, where do we even begin? Like, how do you choose the right path for you?
It's easy to get caught up in the hype, chasing the latest trends or trying to replicate someone else's success.
Oh yeah, I'm totally guilty of that. There's a cool YouTube channel and I'm like, I can do that.
But it's got to be more than that. You need to find something you're genuinely passionate about, something that lights you up.
Passion is key. But passion doesn't always pay the bills, right? How do you turn that passion into a viable online business?
It's about finding that sweet spot where your passions, your skills, and the market demand all intersect. Like, let's say you're obsessed with knitting.
You and like every grandma on YouTube.
Right? So you have to find a way to stand out. Maybe you specialize in a unique knitting style, or you create tutorials for beginners, or you even design your own knitting patterns and sell them online. See? Passion plus skills plus market demand.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So it's not just about finding the thing you love, but also about figuring out how to offer something unique and valuable to others.
Nailed it. And don't be afraid to experiment. You might start with one path and realize it's not quite the right fit. That's okay. It's all part of the learning process.
So it's a journey, not a destination. You're constantly learning, growing, adapting.
Exactly. And the online landscape is constantly changing too. What works today might not work tomorrow. So stay curious, stay flexible.
Now, this Zero to Wealth script still has some more goodies for us to uncover, right? We haven't talked about online teaching, selling photos and art online, or even the whole social media management thing. Let's dive into those.
Let's do it. First up, online teaching. This one's exploding right now, and it's perfect for anyone who loves sharing their knowledge and expertise with others.
So, like, I could teach people how to, I don't know, speak Klingon, or write a screenplay, or even train their cats to do tricks.
Why not? The possibilities are endless. You could create online courses, offer one-on-one tutoring, even host live workshops and webinars.
And I could reach students from all over the world, right?
That's the beauty of it. Platforms like Preply, Chegg Tutors, and Udemy make it super easy to connect with students globally and build a thriving online teaching business.
It's kind of like being a digital superhero, spreading knowledge and empowering others from the comfort of your own home. I love it.
It's definitely rewarding, and it's a field that's only going to keep growing as more and more people embrace online learning. Now let's talk about selling photos and art online. I know what you're thinking. Everyone's a photographer these days.
Well, yeah, I take pretty good photos with my phone. Think I can sell them.
It's definitely more competitive than it used to be, but there's still a huge market for high-quality stock photos, digital art, and even physical prints.
So it's about finding your niche, developing your skills, and showcasing your unique style.
Exactly. Platforms like Shutterstock, Adobe Stock, and Etsy give you a platform to connect with potential buyers from all over the world.
So I could capture breathtaking landscapes, create whimsical illustrations, or even design funky t-shirts and sell them online.
That's the spirit.
Oh.
And remember, social media is your best friend when it comes to showcasing your work, building a following, and attracting customers.
All right, last but not least, let's tackle this social media management thing. I mean, it's everywhere. Every business needs help with their social media these days, right?
It's become essential, but it's also incredibly time-consuming. And that's where social media managers come in.
So they're like the puppet masters behind those perfectly curated Instagram feeds and witty Twitter threads.
Kinda. They're the ones who create engaging content, strategize campaigns, and build those online communities that keep customers coming back for more.
It sounds like the perfect job for someone who's obsessed with social media, loves to write, and thrives on staying ahead of the latest trends.
You're getting the hang of this. And guess what? You don't necessarily need a fancy degree or certification to get started.
Really? So how do you break into the world of social media management?
It's all about building your skills, creating a portfolio that showcases your expertise, and networking like crazy.
Okay, so if I'm already killing it on my own social media, managing my own accounts, growing my following, creating engaging content, that's a good starting point.
Absolutely. In fact, having a strong personal brand can be a huge asset when pitching your services to potential clients. It shows them you know what you're doing.
So how do I connect with these businesses that are desperately seeking my social media superpowers?
Platforms like Upwork and Fiverr are great places to start. You can also reach out directly to businesses in your area or network with entrepreneurs and business owners online.
It's all about putting yourself out there and showcasing your skills, but let's be real, how much can you actually earn as a social media manager?
The pay varies depending on your experience, the scope of your services, and the client's budget. But it can be a very lucrative career path, especially as you build your reputation and attract higher-paying clients.
Wow, we've explored so many amazing opportunities to make money online without spending a dime. My head is spinning with possibilities.
It's exciting, isn't it? The internet has truly opened up a world of possibilities, and the best part is, you don't need a ton of money to get started. Just a spark of passion, a willingness to learn, and a whole lot of hustle.
So to all those listening, don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect opportunity. Start exploring your passions, experimenting with different ideas, and building those online income streams one step at a time.
Exactly. The only limit is your own imagination. So what are you waiting for? Get out there and create the online business of your dreams.
That's it for this episode of The Deep Dive. We hope this journey into the world of zero investment online opportunities has sparked some inspiration and given you the confidence to start building your own online success story. Until next time, keep diving deep.
Thanks for tuning into our channel Money Minded Online. If you found value in today's episode, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Share this episode with friends who are looking to make money online and join the community. Drop a comment below with your favorite tip or takeaway. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep hustling and making moves. See you in the next episode.